Okay. I think we're back now. Hopefully everybody makes it on over, because it wouldn't be an Emily stream without a hiccup or two. Hi, Donna. I'm gonna message the people in the other one. One second. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Leave it to me. It must have gone to sleep while I went to go... I don't know. I don't know what it did. But we're good now. We're good now. Okay, but I'm going to read chat that was going beforehand because I don't want to miss the messages. So, Donna was first in chat. Let's see. Oh, now it won't. Oh, it restarted to the other one. My, oh my, oh my. Okay, well, I saw Donna was first in chat. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to see everybody's messages there. Go figure. But hopefully everyone will make their way over here because of my hiccup. Oh my goodness. We started off so good. We had like 20 viewers right off the bat, but hopefully everyone makes it on over. I suppose it happens, right? Oh my. Let's see. Okay. All right. Well, let's start that again, shall we? Well, hello everyone who's in. Hopefully everyone watches it and gets it that I totally fudged the camera up. Anyway, all right, so we have Donna and Mia and Ariane and Kelly and Bev and Kim. Hello, hello, hello everyone. I'm so sorry for that little hiccup. That was just, it's weird. I can't start Streamlabs before I start the camera. It's like it won't register. So when I set everything up, it has to go all the cameras on first. Then I open up Streamlabs. Then we go live. I know, right, Donna? Oh, thanks, Kim. So yeah, it's just there's a weird order I have to do it in, and if I turn on the camera after Streamlabs is up, it won't work. Why? I don't know why. But when I turned it on, it's like, no, because I knew I had to end stream because I have to clone Streamlabs to do it anyway. And ignore my Magikarp Band-Aid here. I hurt my finger day before yesterday. Yeah, I know, Mia. It's just we'll chalk it up to me being me. It's an Emily-ism. Anyway, so sorry for the distracting Band-Aid, but I realized that we got like 10 boxes of our kids' Band-Aids, but no like adult Band-Aids. So you hurt yourself, you're stuck with Magikarp. Burp, burp. Anyway, so he's gonna join us for stream tonight. Hi Kimberly, hi Ginger. Ginger, you see the, well, not the Band-Aid, but ignore here. Well, look at this hand, woohoo! We've got the little, I did kind of like a French tip style thing with the plaid on top. I thought they turned out pretty cute. Let's see, Nena, hi Nena! All right, welcome everybody in. I am so sorry for that little hiccup at the beginning. Technology loves me, apparently. So, anyway, let's go ahead and jump on in. We're going to be using the black window pencils today. I'm still working on the pencil case for them. I haven't been able to get back to it, but I'm like, Tyler, I started chat, I started stream, but for some reason the camera had flipped off before I did it, and so I had to restart stream because it turned off. So, yeah, it's the Facebook link was the right one, and then I had to restart. So it's me, huzzah! Anyway, but we're all good here, and we finally, and you can see I still haven't finished my other poinsettia, but we finally get to go back to, yeah, it wasn't you, Tyler, it was me. We're gonna chalk it up to an Emily-ism here. Let's turn that so that's straight. Anyway, but we finally get to work on this. I saw on the other stream, though, somebody asked if we were working on, if anybody had been working on the Advent calendar, and I haven't caught up past day 9, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's today? Today's the 11th, so I am behind on this one and this one. Yeah, Joanna, I smashed my finger day before yesterday and gave it a little cut, and truth be told, I probably don't need a Band-Aid, but I also don't want to gross anybody out. So instead, you get Magikarp. Because apparently we have no adult Band-Aids in the house, and we have a gajillion boxes of the kids' Band-Aids. So, Pokemon, it is. It's very stylish. Very stylish. But yeah, so like, if anybody was here for this one, I had a couple hiccups with this live video uploading after the stream. But it's up now, so if you tried to watch before and couldn't. So I am all caught up to day 9, and I need to do day 10 and 11, and well, obviously I'm not getting this tonight, so tomorrow I'll need to catch up on all of these. I feel like PETA's picture is just screaming out for a background, but I just have no idea what I'm gonna do for it. I finally had time to color again, and I'm coloring the gecko. Oh, awesome, Kimberly! Awesome! But, yeah, so I'm all cut up to 9, which I figure I'm not doing too bad. You know, if I'm only a couple Frozen Band-Aids, yeah, I've got Frozen. I've got, I've got Toy Story. We've got Princess. We've got Pokemon. My son insisted on emoji ones, specifically the poop emoji Band-Aids, so there's that. It's an Emily trademark. Hiccups. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. It makes for an entertaining stream, right? It's good. Hi, Kelly! Anyway, but yeah, so I'm caught up to day 9. And if everybody, just in case somebody hasn't noticed, I posted it on Instagram, YouTube community, and the events. The schedule's a little flip-flop next week, but part of that is just because I've got lots of Christmas events with the kids that I really don't want to miss. We're still streaming 3 days next week. Better keep it covered during the day, but should be open to breathe. Yes, exactly, Kim. Yeah. And it's nicely healed. It's just, I don't want to gross anybody out. I finished the page, but a Christmas turtle, is that a thing? Well, it is now. You have Star Wars? Nice, Allison. Yeah. Like, I have some waterproof Band-Aids, but they don't fit around the finger very well, and they look weird, so it's just like, alright, Magikarp. But anyway, so the new schedule for next week is up. Just take a look at the community page on YouTube if you're not on Facebook or Instagram. I posted about it on Instagram, and then the events are all made in the Facebook group. And if you're not a part of our Facebook group and you would like to be, just type exclamation point Facebook. Poor puppet. All right. And that will give you the link to join the Facebook group, where I have events made all the way up till the 21st. Yeah, until the 21st, which is a Saturday, which is when we will be doing our special Saturday stream, because the 21st is my day on the Advent calendar. And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, this is the Magical Advent calendar that Passionista Colorista put together, and it has got pictures from a bunch of different illustrators, so it gives you a chance to color a lot of different things, not just up to Christmas, but all the way until the 31st, plus 4 extras. Now you see mine's pretty large. I specifically sized these once I downloaded it and had these printed off at a print shop on 12 by 18, but you can print these out on an 8.5 by 11. And if you would like to have access to that, type exclamation point Advent, and that will take you to Passionista Colorista's website, where you can download your own calendar for free. Okay? So that means on the daytime streams, or at least even till we finish the bird page, we'll be coloring. Daytime streams are definitely Advent calendar streams. And then we may do Advent calendar streams also once we finish our bird page. But I've been wanting to finish this one. We can finally get this done. I don't want to leave this as a work in progress. This is really cool. So today, we're probably going to work on the rest of these borders, and I want to get started on this holly here, and then we'll see where we get. I made it larger too. Yeah, it just makes it easier, right? Yeah, it's 12 by 18, and so each of my squares are about 3 by 3 inches. But like I said, we'll do a special Saturday stream for coloring my poinsettia page. Let's see. Did I have anything else? I don't think so. Oh, but exciting. I am going to be probably in the next week or two. It'll be before Christmas, I'm sure, but I'm going to be popping up a couple more couple more, or one. I might mush it into one for comparison, but there'll be another Arteza review coming up, so keep an eye out for that. That will get uploaded on YouTube. And I also know I'm like way behind in updating my cover photos, but I gotta tell you, the Christmas season is so busy. It is so busy right now. And busy means loads of activities with my kids and Christmas stuff and everything. So if at any point I forget something, or you guys are like, wow, why does she keep changing the schedule? I thought she had a set schedule. What's going on? Just know it's this time of year. There's lots going on. And I mentioned it in the post, but a big part of it is there's a lot of things that go on with my kids that, you know, being a parent is my #1 job. And so if they've got an event, I want to go to that. I don't want to miss those. You know, when it comes down to 10 years from now, I'm not going to wish that, you know, I spent more time on the internet. I'm going to wish I spent more time with my kids. So if I rearrange, it's mostly because of them, unless we're sick for whatever reason. Knock on wood. But my point is, please don't get frustrated with me. Anyway, I like the idea of printing off larger. Yeah, it's made it a lot easier. Kids come first. Aw, thanks. Shh, John's listening. More markers! But, anyway, alright. Well, why don't we go ahead and dive in? Like I said, we're going to be using the black windows. It's much more important to be a mom first, so remember you, they were there. Exactly. Well, and today's was kind of a simple thing, but I went to, my daughter was, you know, in this grade before, you know, before I started streaming, and they have a lot of little events for kids. So like today they did a thing and it was called For the Birds, and the idea is, you know, in January and December, this is when birds have, you know, less to eat, just because, you know, it's colder. Not really the case in Texas, but it's the idea behind it. So the kids make little bird feeder things that they hang in all the trees. Well, I've been to every single one of these for my daughter, and so now it's my son's turn, and so, you know, I went and I helped him, and he just enjoys having me there, and that's what I figure is, you know, is important to them. So we did that, and he enjoyed that. He was very excited. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. All right, well, let's do our borders, shall we? And I'm thinking definitely a red border on the outside. So let's jump into that. Let's see. We're gonna grab Blood Diamond. See, and that is Cobra. Okay, Blood Diamond, and then we're gonna get, let's see, Fire. Aw, thanks, Johanna. Well, and they enjoyed it so much that after school we went to the store and we got supplies to make a bunch of our own little bird feeders, and so they spent the afternoon making our own to hang around our place. I could cancel, but see, nighttime they're asleep now, so I don't mind doing it at nighttime. I mean, heck, up until I switched to, you know, throwing in a few mornings, we were always doing it at nighttime. So, I mean, unless I've got something going on in the evening, I have no problem doing it in the evening. And it's nice because I get to balance it and I get to see everybody, because there's some that are only here in the morning, there's some that are only here at night. So it's nice being able to kind of hang out with everybody and give everybody a chance to pop in. And that's the nice thing about YouTube too, is that it uploads and you can watch it back later. Don't look now, but you'll be doing some of the same as a grandparent. There were actually a few grandparents there today too. Yeah, no worries, we're good. I mean, if I'm sick or something, you know, but otherwise, you know, knock on wood, things have been good right now, chat. It's a relief. Okay, so what we are going to use now, I'm going to flip these around so you can screenshot the names. Okay. So, oh, how that's funny. The scorpion ones are switched around. There we go. So yeah, if I miss saying hi to anyone because the first one, I know, right? I totally will. Crocheting blankets. Yeah, Nelly, and that's the case for a lot of people too, which is why the weekends are nice, because a lot of times everybody can come to the weekend ones. So, you know, it's kind of half and half, a little bit of everything. All right, so these are the 4 colors we're going to use. We're going to use Delicious Pink, Brown Bug, Blood Diamond, and Fire. I'm already doing some crocheting. I made, so we, oh, run. The cat, I can't even blame that one on the cat. That was my own foot. That was my own foot. But for teacher gifts, we usually make a lot of the stuff. And so I started working on the teacher gifts. The kiddos made ornaments here. They're going to make little tags to go on them. But these go in the, you know, they give to every teacher. So they made little, I got the stuff, you know, at Hobby Lobby. So they put together little ornaments. And then I'm also adding to the bag little, you get like 100% cotton, this special stuff. And so I'm making washcloths to put in the bags as well. And then I'll make like cookies or muffins or something. So some sort of baked good. But it's an easy way to make a bunch of these. And then that way we can make sure that the teachers all get the gifts. I wonder I made scarves. Yes, black windows. Black windows. There you go, Mia. Black windows. I apologize. Black windows. Actually, Donna, so I know you weren't here in the morning, but we were trying to decide what pencils to use for, let's see, was it this one? What pencils to use for, there it is. Okay, so Donna, look what I did for you. Last stream, we were trying to decide what pencils to use for Advent, and, you know, we spin this and everything, but look at the green one. Called them Black Windows. Here, see, and then, let's see, stream. Okay. Go here real quick. I gotta log in on the actual website to make it spin. For some reason, I can't make it spin in Streamlabs. But here we go. All right, see? And then we spin the wheel, and then it would choose. But I made sure and put black window. See? Arteza, woohoo! We ended up using Faber-Castell Polychromos for that one because I've got the 24 set. Yeah, but see, I thought of you, Donna, just in case. It says black window. I also tried to do a poll, but I couldn't get it to work. All the fancy bells and whistles. It's just fun to spin the wheel. But, yeah. There you go. Stedler Ergo Soft. But, anyway. It was just kind of fun. But just know I thought about you, Donna. I did. Alright, here. Let's fix this light a little bit so we can remove that glare just a tad. There we go. That's a bit better. I think, honestly, I just wanted to spin the wheel, because I kind of knew I already wanted to do the polychromos, and so we just spun till we got what we wanted. That's the way to do it, right? Just spin till you get what you want. Alright, so like I said, on this outside border, we're going to do red, so let's go ahead and get these sharpened. Nice sharp point here. Running into my Magikarp Band-Aid. But on the plus side, I do have most of my Christmas shopping done. Now it's mostly just like a lot of the little stuff, like, you know, mailman, maintenance people, you know, teacher gifts, Christmas parties, that kind of stuff. Gotta make a few things still. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna do Fire, Blood Diamond, Brown Bug, and Delicious Pink. I don't know, Delicious Pink. I feel like that's almost too pink. Do I want to do Delicious Pink? Yeah, we'll do Delicious Pink. Go you! There you go. Alright. So, you know, I want to start actually down at the bottom here. I'm going to turn it just like so. There we go. All right, so brown bug first. But I'm going to do like the last kind of bulk of my shopping next week because there is a local a local kind of market that they have here. It's not like a farmer's market. It's like, you know, local artisans, local artists, and whatnot. And it's just this big to do. But then afterwards, they're gonna play a movie, like an outdoor movie. But anyway, so we're gonna do that. It'll be fun, and you always end up getting some kind of unique gifts there. Last year, one of my stocking stuffers that I got my husband was a business card holder. It had like 2 slats of wood, and anyway, it was just, you know, very manly business holder, but very unique at the same time. Let's see. I'm thinking Christmas is winning this year. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I'm on the verge, Joanna. Emily has no pity to point her pencil. Don't do Christmas presents here. I just get whatever I want. Yeah, Mia, I kind of did that for myself because there were so many good deals on Black Friday. I just told my husband, it's like, okay, we need to get this now, and I need to get, like, it was just easier. So yeah, I've kind of purchased my own gifts, but his job, oh sorry, I'm using Blood Diamond now. His job is to fill my stockings. So I'll take care of the rest of Christmas. He's got one job, and that's to fill the stocking. So, and I've given him ideas, so I think we'll be good. Finish the kids' stocking stuff today too. I'll tell you what's weird though. So, oh my goodness, I lost my train of thought. Never mind, chat. Oh my gosh, my brain has been that kind of day today. I went and got coffee, and like, first of all, I switched wallets the other day, and I had a free coffee voucher in there because, you know, you get so many cups of coffee. We're using Fire now, by the way. Then, you know, you get a free one. Well, when I switched my wallets, somehow I had left, that was the only thing I had left in the other wallet was that. And so I didn't have it with me when I went this morning. And then I had taken my debit card out and then put it in my pocket. And then I lost track of it. And then I was like, oh, I left it at Target. And anyway, I was so distracted today. It's not even funny. I may or may not have hit my head on the washer door. Heard my husband from the kitchen going, are you okay? And I'm just, you know, out there yelling, I don't want to talk about it. Donna says, I got the 120 Arteza colored pencils since the large set markers aren't out yet. Oh, awesome, Donna. Well, you'll love them. To me, from me. That works, Allison. Exactly. 80 brush tips. Nice. Brain hiccup. Yeah, I always have brain hiccups, but today, for some reason, man, my head was just elsewhere. It was, yeah. I mean, I'm usually pretty together, but I just swear it's like every other minute it was like I forgot something, or I misplaced something, or I did something wrong. I don't know. Now, if they sold them at graduated sets, I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. They have the 200 in the chisel tip now? Dang. Let's see. Now we're going to use Delicious Pink. I don't know how many color choices that is. That's a lot. All right, so there's that one. And we're gonna turn again. I guess it's coming out more kind of pinkish than it is red, but it still works. Okay. Oh, we got a little bit right here. Okay, so we're using Brown Bug now. Yeah, seriously, I don't even know how I choose the colors in a 200 set. Like, you know, I got the Arteza 120, and it's been a while since I've used a set that large, and honestly, I felt almost a little overwhelmed. Like, I've got to get used to it again. There we go. That's why, I think if I were to get the Faber-Castells, I don't think I want to get the full 120 set. I think maybe I'd want to get, like a slightly smaller set. Okay, sounds good. I hope she feels better. I'm attempting the 12 Days in Color Heaven book. Nice. If they're full pages, I don't think I'd be able to do it. I'm having a hard enough time finishing the 3" by 3". Woohoo! Made it! I'm ready for Christmas. Presents are now wrapped. Feels good. Oh, awesome, Kathy. You're doing better than me. I have them purchased, but I always wait to to wrap them until it gets a little bit closer, because I inevitably end up having to shift them, or a cat gets to them and the wrapping paper gets ripped. So I just end up wrapping, like, as long as I have them all and I have them all organized and collected in one spot, then I'm doing good. It's a lot of birds. I'm not the best bird girl. Yeah, these are my birds. This one actually ended up looking a little bit like he was wearing armor. I'm using blood diamond now. I suppose I should be grateful I didn't mash my other finger, because then you guys would just be stuck watching Magikarp the whole time. They're so detailed? Oh, man. Well, I need to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow, because I need to get some gift boxes for cookies. Cookies tend to be my thing when it comes to the holidays. I mean, when you have a lot of gifts to give, you know, obviously, you know, Bob the Bird, yep. But cookies seem to be a universally liked gift. Although it's funny, when I make, like, cookies for the mailman and main skies, I don't know if any of you watch Friends, but I always think of that episode on Friends where Monica and Rachel, one year for Christmas, they decide to make cookies and everything, and everybody, you know, rather than like giving them money for Christmas or something, and so like the super and everybody are like all mad and everything, and like, it's cookies, and I'm sitting there watching it like, I always give cookies for Christmas. We start Christmas parties with family this weekend? Yeah. Get some crazy pop? Yes, love cookies. Oh, the crazy pop. Are those like the Pentel ones, Mia? Are you talking about the gel pens? When I was looking at gel pens the other day, because I found the Milky Pops, the crazy pop, are those the neon ones? Because I'm loving this Milky Pop. This has been like the first one. I haven't colored over pencil with it too much, but I did cover up black lines with it. Well, see, and the nice thing is that around here, I'm kind of known for my baking, and so it's not like well, just not like around, like just in our for the group of people that we give gifts to and stuff. It's not like, you know, they know that I have, you know, a nice clean kitchen and everything, so it's not like you're accepting cookies from a stranger, you know. So it's nice. Most of the time they really enjoy them. Oh, they're at Hobby Lobby. They're glitter. Oh, I'll have to look at that, Mia, because my oldest really wants some glitter gel pens for Christmas. And I wanted to get her the Arteza ones because they're really glittery. But they were all sold out, so I'll have to look at that. Crazy Pop is super sparkly that changes color according to dark or light paper. Ooh, that's interesting. I'll have to look at that. I'm gonna write that down, because we all know I'm gonna forget it the moment stream is over, which is why I've got a gajillion sticky notes here. Okay, so Crazy Pop, and what was the other one? Oh, Crazy with a K. Crazy with a K. Crazy Pop. Okay, there you go. All right, cool. Crazy Pop. I'm gonna look at that tomorrow at Hobby Lobby. Oh, Sparkle Pops. Okay. Well, which one's more sparkly? Because she wants glitter, not metallic. So which ones are more sparkly? The Crazy Pop or the Sparkle Pop? Like, because I love how glitter the Arteza is. So which one would you compare it to? The Crazy Pop? Okay. I'm the chocolate girl, but I love cookies. You make chocolate cookies. We had some people coming over today that I hadn't met before. And, you know, you always want to, if you have, you know, new people come over to your place, you want to make a good impression with them. And so I was craving some cookies last night. So I whipped up a batch of chocolate chip cookies. But obviously, if you make the whole batch, then you feel obligated to eat the whole batch. So I'll make the batch and I'll ball them up and then I'll put them in the freezer. And so I was telling my husband, I was just like, oh, they're coming over. I should go ahead. You know, we got a little toaster oven, so you don't have to heat up the whole oven. But I turned on the toaster oven, I popped 4 cookies in there. So they were just about finished by the time they arrived. So when they walked in, the whole house smelled like freshly baked cookies, and I didn't have to dirty a single dish. Well, except for the pan that we baked the cookies on, but still. Oh, you were talking about Sparkle Pop. Okay. I also love the Signet sparkling, best brightest silver ever. Really? The Signet sparkling? Yeah, because there's never a whole like super bright silver. Signet sparkling. Can you get that at Hobby Lobby, Donna, or is that online? Just have different colors? Okay. They're like multicolored. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it makes for a very homey feel when you walk in. It's decorated with a bunch for Christmas because I may have gone a little over the top with Christmas lights. And then you walk in and it smells like freshly baked cookies. That's called setting the scene, chat. Little did they know that on a regular basis, there's toys everywhere, some sort of snacks smeared on the table, dishes haven't been done for a day and a half, and there's a pile of laundry to fold. Not my nicely put together home with pretty decorations and freshly baked cookies. Ah, that's fair. Okay. And I can say that because, I mean, I doubt these people are probably watching my stream. I mean, the odds, you know. Hi, Cheryl. Wanted to pop in to say hello, everyone. Well, see, I don't know. They didn't actually say anything, but the way I figure it, because they were only here briefly, the way I figure it is it just gave, you know, a short impression. But, yeah, you know, just want the place to be nice, that's all. I guess I'm not really saying the names, but I'm kind of going in order from, you know, darkest to lightest. So, you know, it goes brown bug, blood diamond, fire, and delicious pink. And then, you know, that order over and over and over again. Did I not use fire on this one? Did I or did I not? I don't know. No, I did. Okay. There we go. Okay, and turny, turn, turn. Question is, what should we do for this inner ring when we get to it? I don't know that I want to do green. I'm thinking a darker blue, maybe? That might be nice, a nice dark blue. Oh. Do not take that yawn personally. It's been a very busy day. I sat down briefly at around 7:30 or so, and I suddenly realized I hadn't taken off my shoes all day. I've been wearing them around the house. I was like, oh, look at that. So I switched into slippers. Purple. I don't know. Got the purple on his tummy. I'm just glad we're finishing it. I'm doing the page converting the black windows. Nice, Kathy. Nice, Kathy. Black windows to polychromos. That works. See that, Donna? She said it. Black windows. Well, it feels like I haven't seen you night streamers for forever, or, you know, night watchers, just because, you know, I only streamed once last week, so I know it just feels like ages. But it's all worth it to the build up to Christmas. They have so much fun and they get so excited. I sometimes feel like I'm more excited about giving them the gifts than they are receiving them. I mean, they're excited too, but I'm just saying, I know what they're getting, so, you know, I'm super excited. Let's see how we want to do this one. I think I'm going do it all the way across, and then I'll add a little bit of shadow under the leaves. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. It has been ages, right, Donna? It's been ages, lol. Exactly, Ginger. It's been forever. Forever. I know I said it already, but Ginger is responsible for my nails. Not the Magic Art Band-Aid. But the rest of them, they look oh so pretty. I know, it feels like it's been so long since I've done a night stream. But now it's kind of switched because I'll be doing more night streams next week than I was day streams. Got nativity play next week. We've got 2 Christmas parties. Loads going on. My son is playing the donkey and he's very excited. He didn't want to be any one of the main ones, but he's very excited because, you know, there's multiple sheep, but with the donkey, so there's only one donkey, so he's feeling pretty special. Hi, Muse. I would like to conversion chart of Black Widow's favorite pastel polychromos. Yeah, we'll have to work on that one. I think that Color with Claire has them. It's on my list of many things to accomplish here. And I've had people asking about the Etsy store. I have full intention of still posting those Inktober ones for free. I was never able to finish them because then that's when I went into hospital. But I fully intend on still doing it. I think my goal, because I'm trying to get the drawings done right now, but you know, it takes a little bit of time because I need to reformat stuff and everything. But my goal is I'd like to, hopefully by the first of the year, if not maybe a little after, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. Yeah, more night streams. Yeah, there you go. So I don't have any of the black windows. It's catching on. It's catching on. We should email the company and be like, we need you to change your name to Black Windows. That could work, right? Petition to officially change the name. Oh, sorry, chat. I'm coloring and not zooming out. Professional streamer, by the way. I'm just adding a little bit more of this dark brown bug here underneath the leaves, just to give it a little bit more of a pop. Yes, change the name. Oh, she's doing the polychromos, yeah. Officially, exactly, Mia. There we go. All right, so we got our nice little red border. And we're gonna have lots of green with the leaves and everything. Let's see, I don't want to take away from him at all, so I think we are gonna go ahead and do a dark blue. Oh, the black windows, yeah. Yeah, they are super soft. Like I said, if I could compare them to anything, it would probably be Ergo Soft. Let's see, question for chat. How many of you saw on Instagram the pencil wrap that I was working on? Because I can go grab it and show it to you if you want to see. Like I said, I haven't finished it yet, but I do have it kind of pinned together right now, so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like. I need to do one more strap of elastic, and then I need to do the outside of it. I went crazy with the clear Stardust over my Tombos. Nice. I converted the black windows to Prismacolor and then converted them to polychromos with challenge. So many colors do not have a conversion. Really, Kathy? Kathy, can you email that to me? Or I don't know if I can. I think I'm the only one that can upload files to the Facebook group. But yes, please, sidetrack. I know, right? Email. Okay. Kathy, that's my email. If you email me your, or do you have the ability to scan it in? If you have the ability to scan it in, or even take a picture so that I can type it up and put it in Excel, that way I can put a blank one, I'll credit it to you. But if you already have it done, then I can make the blank swatch sheet and conversion chart so that people can print it out. I did. Your updates are very funny to see. Yeah, did you see all my... I definitely had to seam rip a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go grab it real quick. I'll be right back. Right back. Because it's in the other room with my sewing stuff. 1 second. Okay. So I have it kind of pinned to show what it's going to look like, but it's really kind of cool. I've got this, I talked about it a little bit on Instagram. Hi, Patricia. I talked a little bit about it on Instagram, but so I had this box of fabric, and you know, I'll collect fabric over time, but my sister was going through a box of fabric from her mother-in-law, and she was able to have these things, and I had these like almost swatches that you know, I should make one of those like stories that you can add to your profile that like put stories in it. Anyway, one of the things she gave me were a bunch of these fabric swatches. They're like, I forget how long they were, like not quite a fat quarter, but anyway, what they were like fabric swatches from a fabric store, like if you wanted to reupholster your couch, but they were pretty old, like we're talking like almost 60s. So they were really old, like maybe even it was 50s or 60s, because it had this older label on it, and I could have saved it because it was vintage, but I wanted to use the fabric for something. So you know, I took the label off them, I washed them and everything, and I think I'll enjoy them more if I use them. So I had the idea, because on the inside you need something thicker, kind of more thick canvas, and that's what this is. It's a little bit more canvasy. So I used the vintage fabric. Me too, Mia. I know it's hard to see. Let me see if I can zoom out any more here. Hang on. Okay. So these are two different fabric pieces here. One is kind of like a pink color and one is a blue. And so I stitched them together. I miscalculated on the side, so I had to add a little bit more here. And I mean, it's just for me, so it's not perfect. Took me a little while to get these all measured, and you know, those who make professional pencil wraps, I salute you, because this was so hard. So just getting all of these measured correctly. So I made it specifically for these, for the black windows, so we could move them out of the case. But the idea is, and I got a little leather strap that I'm going to stitch, because I realized that the leather sticks to the fabric, so it holds better when you just wrap it around. So the bottom one needs to get elastic across, and then this was just fabric that I had. I intended on making a skirt for my daughter, but she grew out of the pattern that I had before I could make it, because that's me finishing all my sewing projects. Anyway, I think it was kind of a good kind of fabric to go with it. I had it on hand, so the only thing that I had to buy for this, did I have to buy anything for this? Because I had the roll of elastic, I had the fabric, had the vintage fabric. Oh, the leather strap, that was the only thing. But I think that's what I really liked about it, is that I finally found a good use for the vintage fabric. I mean, it's really cool. It's got these fans. I mean, I stared at these pieces of fabric for ages thinking, man, these fans are gorgeous. I want to do something with it. I know, darn kids keep growing. How dare they? I wanted to do something with it. For a while, I thought maybe like some sort of decoupage with the fan or something like that. And then when I decided to make this, I like pulled everything out, looked at what I had, and I was like, oh my God, these would be perfect. So I used it for that. So the idea is we'll have the elastic across and the bottom, and then it'll fold up, and I'm gonna be careful because I've got pins sticking out, and then it'll roll like any other pencil roll. I don't know how thick it's gonna be once the pencils are in there, but then it'll have a leather strap here, and then it'll wrap around. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple because it's square. Stay little kids, stop growing. I know, right? I wish. I keep making them promise that they'll be my babies forever and that they'll always let me cuddle them. We'll see how long that lasts. But anyway, so I'm hoping to get to this at some point, but I have a gajillion and one projects to do for Christmas, so I may not be able to finish this. Probably should leave these out so I can use them. I probably won't be able to get to finish this until after Christmas because I am just running out of Christmas time. But it's there, and I'm gonna do it. I will finish it. I know, right, Mia? Exactly. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was kind of fun. I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to see it all finished. But yes, side tangent, because I like to sew and I crochet and I do too many things. Thanks, Ginger. Thanks, Alexon. Oh, you guys are so nice. But yeah, it's fun. Use the iron a lot. Anywho, But yeah, I've got some crocheting projects. I've got another sewing project that's a gift for my eldest, and then I've got another project. So lots of things to make. There is no shortage of things to do. And I'm realizing this little spot right here, this tiny little, I don't know if you can see it. It's part of the border. This tiny little spot right here needs to fill in. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and do the inner border, shall we? Nice, Mia. Are you crocheting it or is it like a baby quilt? Okay. So let's see. What colors do we want? We're gonna get, do we want space? Let's see, what's the darkest blue? Zephyr blue, that looks pretty. Loom knitting, oh, that's interesting. I have crocheted SW. What's SW, Nelly? Yeah, I just think it's cool that with the vintage fabric, like it just came from one of those like, here, this is a choice so you can reupholster your chair. And it's like, oh, what do I do this? What do I do with it? Well, you save it till you have too many pencils and you need to make a new pencil wrap. That's what you do. All right, wait a minute. What is it? This is from the... Let's see. That's Blue Horizon. Well, it should be in this tray. Did I not put it in this tray? Let's see. Zephyr Blue. That's what we're looking for. There's Galaxy Blue. That's Charcoal Green. Turquoise. Huh. Oh! Good Lord, I'm looking at the wrong one. Good Lord. Okay, this needs to be Zephyr Blue is in here. So, this one? Nope, that's Starry Night. Ah, here we go. Zephyr Blue. Hi, Melissa. All right, Zephyr Blue. Okay. And then let's grab, you know, I kind of want to, because I really want that dark. Wait, Plum Pudding. What's Plum Pudding? It's so funny that the nib of the pencil, here we can zoom in, is so dark. You'd think that's a really dark picture, but it's actually supposed to be this, Plum Pudding. That's the Huntsman one. That's because I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh my gosh. This is the day I'm having. This is the day I'm having. This is a little preview of what the day has been like. All right, we're also going to use Black Window here. I gave away your other one when the baby was here. Aw. Okay, so Black Window, Zephyr Blue. Let's grab Starry Night, and that is also in this one. So Starry Night. Okay. And well, let's actually, this one's in the Black Window set too. So, Forget Me Not. Yeah, it's like fuchsia. I know, that's when I colored. I was like looking at the name and I grabbed the wrong pencil. I don't know. I'm telling you, chat. Today has just been, oh my goodness. I have been tripping over things. I've been running into things. I've been mistaking things. I've been doing things wrong. Like, it's just, you ever have one of those days where you're so clumsy and so just like, I have made so many mistakes today. It is not even funny. Like, it's almost sad how many mistakes I've made. It is a little sad. Someone needs to have my head checked. Thanks, Mia. Okay, I'm going to leave it zoomed out enough to where you can see the entire border, because I find that when I do a big space like this, I always forget to move it. So I am going to do you all a favor and not do that. Full moon! There you go. Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about that, Ginger. Okay, so I'm going to flip these and then I'll zoom in so you can screenshot them. Okay, bring this down here a little bit. Alright, so let's see, Black Window, Starry Night, Zephyr Blue, and Forget Me Not, okay? Hi, Bo! I don't have a to-do list and have way too much on my mind, I get clumsy and forget things. Oh yeah, I'm right there with you. Okay, so we have Black Window, Starry Night, Zephyr Blue, and Forget Me Not. These are our 4 colors we're using on the board, okay? So I'll give you a second to screenshot if you like. Or pause it, write them down, whatever you want to do. I mean, this is as good as it's going to get for now because I keep forgetting to upload the pencil names anyway because that has been the month it's been. But I'm here, and that's what's important. Bo, how was your birthday? Did you get everything you want? Was it everything you hoped for? Was it a wonderful, wonderful day? I hope so. All right, let's see. Let's brighten this up just a tad, shall we, chat? Okay, so Black Window. Here we go. That is our first color. Normally I don't use black to shade, but part of this was where I would choose something like indigo from Prismacolor, but they just don't have a real, you know, super, like Zephyr's there, but I wanted like a real nice dark kind of cool color. Yeah, keep looking up there. This just looks so funny. Magikarp. How weird would that be if I did an entire stream in like Pokemon voices? And you wanna know why I know all those Pokemon voices? Because my kids love Pokemon. My husband's better at the voices though. He always does the play voices with them. He's a good daddy like that. Just same another day. Oh. Hi, Colorful Life. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Well, we're discussing my Magikarp Band-Aid while coloring. It's very riveting. Realized that the Christmas lights were covering that up, so I'm going to shift that down just a little bit. Okay, so that was the Black Window pencil of the Black Window set. And now we're going to use Zephyr Blue. Okay. See, this is a nice, pretty dark blue. This is similar to Indigo in the Prismacolor set. You know, I really should just give everyone the ability to upload files. You know, obviously they would need to be approved by me, but it would make it a lot easier, especially for those that like create the color charts. I should do that. I should change that. In fact, I want to write that down. Okay. Change file permissions. Okay. Stream notes. Random files. Perhaps, but that's why I'm thinking if I approve them, because I think I can set it to where, you know, kind of like how we have to approve people. You can approve posts, and so I'm gonna look to see if they're setting to where people can upload files, but I have to approve them before they go through. You know what I mean? That being said, it does look kind of nice and neat since I'm the only one that uploads. You know, it all kind of looks the same, so it's easier to find stuff. But, you know, we could make a rule where it's, you know, strictly color charts or something, you know. I'll have to look into it. I gotta see what the permission settings are for it. Okay, now we're gonna grab Starry Night. Kind of go over the whole thing here. Okay, chat, so here's my question. So I mentioned that I have to make... Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps, Mia. So I have to make a bunch of cookies. I mentioned that. Now, a few of them I know I'm making like peanut butter cookies and chocolate chip cookies, but I've been debating about, for the ones that, you know, I don't know what kind of cookies they like, I've been debating about what to make. You know, there's snickerdoodles, there's sugar cookies, there's pinwheel cookies. I mean, the sky's your limit when it comes to a type of cookie. So, my question for you, chat, is what are your favorite kinds of cookies? Even different kinds of cookies, like literally, like you can list off a couple. What are your favorite kinds of cookies? You'll be my test group here to see what the average answer is. I'm trying to decide what to make. I mean, I'm pretty bomb at cookies. Or do you like muffins over cookies? Oatmeal raisin? See, I like oatmeal raisin. I've heard mixed things from other people. My husband really likes oatmeal chocolate chip. We're making shortbread, oatmeal raisin, snickerdoodles, sugar cookies. Chocolate chip is an overall fave though. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. It's hard to go wrong with chocolate chip. Ginger snap. Oh, Kelly, I forgot about ginger snaps. Ginger snaps are good. Oh, I got the cutest little rolling pin. Okay, sorry, side tangent. I gotta go grab something real quick. I want to show you. It's great for, I make this graham cracker recipe whenever I go to the kids' things, and they taste a little bit like gingerbread cookies, except less gingery and less sugary. One second, I'm gonna grab it. Okay, my little side tangents here. But anyway, I found this at Hobby Lobby, and it's super cute. The idea is you'll roll them out with this pattern, and then you cut them out in circles. Hi, Rochelle! But check this out. How adorable is this rolling pin? So I'll roll out the cookies like normal. Says the girl with ginger in her name. But, so you roll them out like normal, and then you would take it and you just carefully, you know, roll out the pattern of the snowflakes. So cookies that maybe don't even have frosting, or cookies that you want to like trace the snowflakes on. So you roll it out, and then you carefully roll the snowflake pattern, and then you cut out circles, and it's got the snowflake pattern on it. So I'm totally making the graham cracker recipe with those. Right, Donna? They're so cool. I have no idea how it's going to be to clean them. I feel like it's going to be a little... I'm going to use like a brush to scrub the cookie dough out of the crevices, but, you know. Let's see, let's see. Sugar cookies, yeah, ginger snaps, oatmeal raisin. Wow, a lot of you like oatmeal raisin. Okay. Just had chocolate chip oatmeal raisin. Oh, interesting. I like scones. Scones are good. Sugar cookies, snickerdoodle cookies, sugar cookies, yep. Ginger cookies. We were making those for my nephews on Christmas Day, and then we decorate. Should be fun. Oh, that'll be fun. My family favorite is, oh my gosh, I've seen the name. I've never been able to pronounce that, Cheryl. What is it? Pfeffernuss. Pfeffernuss? Because I assume the P is silent. Pfeffernuss? Yeah, decorative rolling pins. So much fun. Pretty much for flat cookies, though. Yeah, well, that's why I do it with the graham cracker recipe, because I don't put any frosting on it. Like, because I try to make healthier cookies, but, you know, something where the kids aren't going to be all hopped up on sugar, you know. But I'm going to make other things, too. Like, I'm going to make these little Grinch snacks where you take a toothpick, and then you take a green grape, you take a strawberry, you know, obviously trim off the green. So green grape, strawberry, and then a mini marshmallow on top, and they look like little Grinches. Snowflake cookies, yes, exactly. Pizzelle cookies in a press, Italian cookies. Oh, that's cool. But anyway, yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, it's so cute. Like, you know how, like, the traditional, I wonder how it could work with peanut butter cookies when you do the traditional, you know, press down with the fork, which totally traditional, love that. But what if, chat, instead, I flattened it slightly with the snowflake rolling pin? Snowflake peanut butter cookies. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Sky's the limit. Like waffle iron. Oh, very nice. Still using a little bit of Starry Night. I'm getting way too excited about cookies. Oh, and my husband has a thing at work, so I'm gonna make cookies for that also. Shortbread cookies stay flat? Yes. Yeah, shortbread are good. And then we're gonna use forget-me-not. Cannolis. Ooh, okay, now you're all just making me hungry. Carefully here, because I went a little bit dark on that. We might have to get the kneaded eraser and lift some of that up. Definitely want to make this just a tiny, I guess it's pretty dark already, but we're going to bring this on down here. There we go. Let's see. Regular cookies rise, yeah. Well, the graham cracker ones thankfully don't rise too much. They're pretty good. And you can actually roll them out even thinner to make them more graham crackery. But the kids seem to get excited when they're thicker like cookies. And so they assume that they're eating cookies. Little do they know that it's sweetened with honey and just a little bit of brown sugar. We do Scottish shortbread with brown sugar. Oh, nice. Right, Allison? Exactly. All right, so Zephyr blue again. I want to bring out some of this just a bit. Well, I also have a really good pumpkin muffin recipe that's not overly sugary, which is kind of nice. A lot of muffins can tend to be a little overwhelming. And especially when I try to not do as much sugar, it's nice to kind of, I mean, I've totally fallen off the wagon this week, and I'm probably going to get a horrendous headache and pay for it. But it happens. I like my dance cookies in the blue can. I saw some of those today, Rochelle. Actually, I debated about getting them. I have chocolate chip oatmeal raisin cookies. Ooh, see, I like oatmeal raisin. And in fact, it's because of the oatmeal raisin recipe that I add cinnamon to my regular chocolate chip cookies. See, I thought about doing both too. I'll just make a ton of cookies and then mix and match everybody's bags. I'm using Black Widow right now, by the way. Have you tried almond flour? Let's see. Not almond flour. There was a child in my son's class last year that was gluten-free, like pretty sensitive to it. And I think what I used in it was tapioca flour, but it was like a special gluten-free mix. So I didn't have to, like, you know, add the xanthan gum and all of that. But I haven't tried almond flour. Is there a recipe for pumpkin spice cookies? I'm sure there is. Yes, all of the cookies, exactly. I'm sure there is. The muffin one, I used nutmeg and ginger in it, and the spices are really what makes the muffin. It's almost just like a spiced muffin. Almond flour is supposed to be lower in sugar? Really? I didn't know that. Well, I guess I didn't even consider, is there sugar in flour? I guess I haven't really looked at the label. I didn't even think about that. I mean, because I make a lot of things from scratch, so I guess when I took into account the sugar, I'm just taking into account what sugar I'm putting into it. Is there sugar in regular flour? And if so, I'm curious about how much. There's a bakery in New York City. Oh, got some from Costco, gotcha. There's a bakery in New York City that makes kitchen sink cookies. They have everything in them but the kitchen sink. Yes, watch out for nut allergies. Yeah, which is why I didn't use almond flour, because not the girl who had a gluten allergy, but there was another girl in that same class that had a nut allergy. So I had to go gluten-free and nut-free. So that eliminated all of the tree nut flours like almond flour. So that's why we went with tapioca. And it was for a sugar cookie recipe. They actually turned out pretty good. The flour was no sugar in flour. Okay. Yeah, so that's like I said, that's why I did the tapioca one. It was interesting though, the consistency, the cookie was good. But once you froze the cookie or saved the cookie, it wasn't as good. I mean, most, you know, once you freeze them, it's not the same. But I will say, like, it was almost, the flour was almost grittier, if that makes sense. So it was a texture I had to get used to, for sure. but it worked, and the kids didn't know the difference. All right, we're using Zephyr Blue now. I also found a really good gluten-free like pancake mix. Usually, you know, I make the pancakes, but I was trying to go for kind of like an easier kind of thing because it was for a big class thing. And so I found this box pancake mix, and it was gluten-free. I wish I could remember which brand it was, but it was really good. Coconut flour is pretty good too. Oh, I didn't think about that. I love my good old King Arthur flour. Yeah, that's what I use too, Rochelle. Oh, awesome, Mia. Mia, are you, do you use gluten-free flour too? Is that why you use the almond flour? Or is that just personal choice? I use King Arthur gluten-free flour. Oh, nice. Yeah, King Arthur's a pretty good brand. Their bread flour is real nice. Bread flour. Oh my gosh. I can talk, right? Glycemic is supposed to be lower on almond flour. Oh, okay. All right. Very nice. All right. Now we're going to use Starry Night. Hi, Allie. Welcome. You know, with Christmas coming up, that means there should be a new Doctor Who special coming on, isn't it? Joe Beth says, I'm going to say goodnight, Emily. I'm tired. Thank you for the live stream. Take care, everyone. Thanks for being here, Joe Beth. Get some rest. We'll chat with you later. Unbleached? Yes, I get the unbleached every time, Rochelle. Every time. I agree with you there. You know, the funny thing is I never used to pay that much attention to my ingredients before I had kids, but now it's just like, what am I feeding you? And so now I'm just like, organic everything. I will say I am proud of myself over the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to make it kind of a New Year's resolution for myself. You know, over time I've collected different canvas bags, cloth bags, you know, that kind of thing. And I realized the other day that I finally have enough to do my grocery shopping and not have to use any plastic bags. So I was really excited about that. So I've been making a true effort to remember the bags, and we went ahead and got some little cloth netted produce bags as well, because you can rinse in them, you can throw them in the wash. It's only like $12, so it wasn't that much. But I've gotten so many, you know, free bags from different events, different businesses, whatever. You know, it's been years. But I added them up, and I was, you know, I took them for a test run at the grocery store, and I was just like, holy cow, I have enough to do a full grocery run and use reusable bags. So, yay for saving the planet. Let's see. I'm going to have to say goodnight, everyone. The page is looking great. So great, Emily. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for hanging out. Get some rest, and we will chat with you later. Hi, Brittany. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I was just so excited. I finally have enough. The kind of market event that I go to, if you're one of the first ones there, they hand out reusable bags. And so I always make sure that we go early so we can be there so I can get a bag. Cookie time! You do you, Mia. I'm just a little jelly. Nellie says, I'll be lurking a little and then going to sleep. Great joining your stream again. Nellie, I'm so glad you're here. Have a great night. Now, I'll probably occasionally get a plastic bag here or there, but that's also because we use those plastic bags to, you know, kitty litter and whatnot. But the goal is, for the most part, only ever use the canvas bags. All right, I'm going to use the black window here. A little bit more here. They charge you 10 cents a bag when you use plastic bags. Yeah, a lot of places are outlining these bags. And I know that when we went to the UK, when we visited the UK, that was the case, is that you had to pay for the bags. Now, obviously, we were visiting, so we didn't have any canvas bags with us. So we went ahead and just paid for the bags. But yeah, I think it's great that they're doing that. In one of my hometowns, they have completely outlawed, like, well, not outlawed, or maybe they charge too, but basically, there's no more plastic bags in the city. Funniest thing today, Joanna? What was the funniest thing? It's taken an effort, for sure. I think on some level, I'm going to have to rewire my brain a little bit, you know, to remember to the bags. Because to take them and leave them in the trunk, I have to make a trip back down to the car. And so, more than anything, I think I just need to make sure that I'm just remembering to bring them with me. You know what I mean? Trying to blend this black a little bit. It's like I look up in the video and it's just like, how is this looking? We're doing Santa and this adorable little girl brings a catalog. Oh gosh, did she? I want this, and this. No joke. I definitely had my kids circle some stuff in the Target catalog, but mostly because I wanted to make sure that my gifts were spot on this year. We have kind of we have sort of a running joke, my husband and I, because not this last year, but the year before, you know, my kids are pretty, you know, they're pretty polite, pretty sweet, you know, with Post-its on our pages. That's hilarious. When it comes to, you know, asking for things, you know, they don't demand anything by any means, but I thought it was, so yeah, it was like 2 years ago, consumerism at its best. So, my oldest, she really likes to do math. She always has. She loves those workbooks. And of course, so this was, you know, like 2 years ago, we're using a lot of like beans or Cheerios or whatever else to count out because, you know, learning visually and doing math, all that stuff. And so I had it in my head. And so this, like I said, this was Christmas 2 years ago. I had it in my head that I'm thinking, okay, we're always using these beans. We're always using these Cheerios. You know, it's kind of all over the place. What could I get her that's not a calculator, but will help her visualize math? So I thought, great, I will get her an abacus. You know, like there's a Melissa and Doug brand and it's great, you know? And so anyway, you know, she opened her presents. It was probably not the last present she opened up, but it was one of them. And you know, she's super sweet. She never wants to hurt anybody's feelings or anything. Anyway, she opens it up, and she just had this look on her face. And we asked her, she's like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "I don't know." And she like started crying, like, "Why are you crying?" She's just like, "I don't know," you know, but she didn't want to tell us she didn't like it. Turns out what she thought it was, she thought we had gotten her a baby toy, you know, like, you know, slide it along the thing. And, you know, we explained it to her, and, you know, later she figured out, you know, how to use it, and, you know, she enjoyed it and everything. But our running joke now when we choose Christmas gifts is, that's our level of standard. We don't want the gift to be abacus level. And I have to say, I think this year I definitely surpassed abacus level. Like I said, you know, she didn't want to hurt our feelings or anything, but here she thought that we had bought her a baby toy, but she didn't want to be so mean. But yeah, so note to self, maybe don't get your kid essentially a calculator for Christmas. Unless what they really want is a calculator. But yeah, I felt a little bad. I was like, oh, well, that one was a swing and a miss. Like I said, she's so sweet and she doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but you know, it was not high on her list of items that maybe she was dreaming about. I'm using Black Window now. So yeah, it was pretty funny. I mean, funny now. Then I was like confused and then I felt really bad, but hi, Mimi. Okay, so how many of you, probably those of you with children, have gone to see the new Frozen 2? We went and seen it. We went and saw it, And oh my goodness, we have listened to that soundtrack so much. My youngest loves a good 80s ballad. And we have replayed the song that Christoph sings called Lost in the Woods. It's, if you listen to it, it's got a very 80s feel to it. But yeah, we have been, and then consequently it's stuck in my head, so I find myself like not even around the kids and I'm like singing the songs. They're just so dang catchy. Disney, why? They were supervising the cookie baking. Is it good? It is good. I don't want to spoil it for anyone if you're wanting to see it. I will say, as far as bringing your children to it, I'm pretty protective of what my kids watch, and I was okay with them watching it. There was one part though where Anna is very sad, and let's just say the song definitely went over my kid's head, but it was a little heavy. It was a little heavy-handed. But all around, yes, it was good. It was good. If you've seen it or you end up watching it, you'll understand what I mean by that. But that particular song, I think, went over the kids' heads a little bit. But otherwise, it's really good, and it's pretty cute. My great granddaughter is going on 9.5. Aww. Oh, it's snack time for the kitties. Apparently they're getting into everything out there. Well, we've realized that the cats, you know, if they paw at us or if they get into stuff or knock things over, we'll take that as, you know, like, oh, they're wanting a snack. And so we realize that they're just doing it at all times of the day now. So we've been having to crack down on the scheduled meal times here, and they're not totally thrilled with us. Brittany says, I was asking my 5-year-old what she wanted, and I was naming off some things, and she looked at me so serious, patted my arm, and said, Mom, leave the gifts to Santa. Oh my gosh! Brittany! That's hilarious! Oh, totally, Mia. Totally. They're thinking that they run this joint. Like, it's funny, you know, they get their dinner at 6 p.m. when we have our dinner. I sat down to start setting up stream at 7:30, and she's back over here begging for food. It's like it's been an hour and a half. It's not even close to snack time yet. Like, what is happening? Yeah, that is hilarious. Leave the gifts to Santa. See, I think it's a bad rap. Santa gets credit for the good gifts. I'm just saying. See, and this is why my channel's not geared towards children, because I don't want to break any hearts, because I just realized what I said would make a lot of small children probably ask some questions. This stream is not for children! That's like my dogs. They're always thinking of food, too. That's when you say, I am... No! We can't say that, Joanna. It breaks the magic. Mine are only going to believe in Santa for so much longer. I don't know that we really do the Easter Bunny, but... we definitely do the Tooth Fairy. Until there was one night when the Tooth Fairy was very tired, and the Tooth Fairy forgot. Yeah, the Tooth Fairy felt pretty bad. We ended up fixing it, but let's just say the Tooth Fairy won't make that mistake again. Don't ask Santa if he is real. He doesn't like it. There you go. Well, and to be yeah. Where'd my water go? Okay. Let's see. Let's grab Zephyr Blue. I also have, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Whenever I go to the kids' school parties, I seem to get a kick out of it for some reason, but I've got like a little necklace that I wear to the school parties, and they think it's awesome because it's all blinky and stuff. I remember sitting on the bench seat in the car between my parents when they told me Santa wasn't real. Oh, I cried. Newscaster did, and he got in trouble. Oh my gosh, really? When my kids start to push my buttons, I would call a friend up who played Santa for my boys. And he'd start their behavior. That's awesome, Rochelle. I was pretty young. Oh, Donna. Yeah, it's got like different speeds for blinking. I can never remember how to turn it off, though. Turn off. Oh well. Maybe it'll turn off on its own. I can't turn it off now! There we go, now it's off. Alright, so yeah, Zephyr Blue. I'll see my youngest, he's very practical. So, I get a sense that he might figure things out sooner, but we'll see. I'm gonna let the magic happen for now, and you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I caught my parents and grandparents doing presents when I own. Well, see, I never want to miss the kids coming out. They were super loud. I never want to miss the kids coming out and seeing the presents, like, first thing. I usually take a video of it. In fact, it's been so long since I cleared out pictures on my phone. I still have last year's video. So, we have a strict rule that, they can't, like, we don't really sleep in on that day. You know, we get up early. But when they go to bed on Christmas Eve night, they are not allowed to come, unless they need to, you know, use the potty or get a drink or whatever. They're not allowed to come out of their room in the morning until we come and get them, because I want to be in the living room ready with the camera set up so that, you know, I can film their reaction, you know, and keep that forever. Because I love, you know, I love rewatching it. But the milk and cookies were always gone by morning, so who ate them? Lucky my brother didn't wake up. My hubby's B-Day is Christmas Day, and my 4-year-old's birthday is Christmas Eve. Oh, man, Brittany, that's a lot. Actually, I have a friend who had her birthday on Christmas, or was like right before Christmas. Anyway, she always hated it because she always felt like she got she got gypped, you know? Which I totally get. Yes, always super early, right? Yeah. Thankfully, they're kind of sleep trained to where the earliest they'll ever get up, and most of the time they sleep until 7, but the earliest they'll really get up is like 6. So that's not too bad. We actually got this little clock because they were getting up super early, sometimes 5, 5:30, and it's just like, I'm not doing this. I'm not getting up this early. So we got this little, called it the doggy clock, and the dog holds this little ball, and when it's red, that means it's not time to get up. And when it's green, that means it is time to get up and they can come out of their room. You can also set a physical alarm on it, which we started using when school started this year because her schedule changed. She had to get up really early. And so we had to make sure that she was, you know, up at 6. But the idea is they wouldn't need to know how to tell time to know when it's okay to get up. And they could get out of bed and play in their room a little bit and everything. But as far as coming out, breakfast time and everything, they had to wait until the ball was green. I used to have to buy everyone's gifts, but it worked out for me. My mom didn't like shopping. We were up crazy early. It's a ripoff. Mine is New Year's. Oh, Ginger. Just lump all the gifts together. Well, between the kids' birthdays and Christmas, after Christmas, we are going to need to do a major reorganization and room purge with their room and get things reorganized. It gets to be a bit much after a while, you know? Alright, now we're going to use Starry Night. Christina, welcome. My birthday's December 2nd. When I was younger, my aunts and uncles would forget my birthday every year. It was right after Thanksgiving. Everyone was so busy starting the Christmas rush. It always made me sad. Oh, Allie. Anniversary is New Year's Eve? That's awesome. Well, so, you know, all your presents for 1 year all at once. Oh, gosh. Well, that just means you get a really good present. Alright, and now we're going to use Forget-Me-Not. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab Zephyr Blue again. Those people are the only one who remember my birthday this year, and I thank you for that. Aww. And hubby's birthday is January 18th. The daughter's is the 11th. Oh my goodness, Ginger. Only Christmas I remember was the tree being up and decorated. Christmas ornaments started to one by one fall and break. Our 2 cats were in the tree and reaching out and batting the balls to the floor. Oh no, Donna. That's hilarious. I will say that I am grateful that I was born in a time when video cameras were just starting to come out, because like we have Christmases, you know, filmed on home videos that I can't necessarily pull memories out of my head, but we have the home videos to go back on. So it's like I remember the home videos. And you know, for my Christmas childhoods, my mother always did a really good job. And so if anything, I don't necessarily remember like specific things, more of feelings, if that makes sense. Like we have specific Christmas music that we listen to whenever we open presents, you know, and so that brings, you know, fuzzy warm feelings, because Christmas was always great in the morning. You know, I know our traditions that we have, and so I don't necessarily remember very specific things. Maybe, you know, one thing, you know, here or there. Like I remember when I got my American Girl doll, but I definitely am grateful that we have the home videos. When I was having my 4-year-old, they asked me if I wanted to wait and have her the next day on my husband's birthday and Christmas Day. I said, no, get her out now. That's hilarious. Let's see, I want to bring this up a little bit too. Yeah, both my kids, I had them at 41 weeks and 1 day, like both. Neither of them were in any kind of mood to leave. I took progression pictures, you know, of my tummy, at least for my first, and it's funny because you can see, you know, week by week pictures, and by, you know, the 40th, you know, 39th week, I'm looking pretty excited and everything, and then 40th week, I'm looking pretty tired. But the picture on the 41st week, I just look so over it. It's hilarious. Rochelle says, I know, that's what I was saying. You people remember Mia. Aw. Alright, so Black Window. Oh, Bentley. causes an awful glare. There we go, that's a little better. He's 2 now, my dog. Yeah. A middle dog. He's a middle child. That's hilarious. Let's see. Okay, now we want Zephyr Blue. I don't know any of my pets' birthdays. Mostly because our 2 pets, I mean, they were strays. Our first cat, she just showed up on our porch one day when it was raining, and she sat there for a while, and then we let her in and we fed her, and well, she never left. We're using Zephyr Blue, by the way. And then Paul, he was found with a litter of 4. They named him after the Beatles, John, Paul, George, and Ringo. His name was Paul McCartney when we got him, but we changed him to Paul McCartney. Anyway, so obviously they only had an estimate of when he was born, sometime in April. But I think that's when most kittens are born. All 3 Chihuahuas are from the same breeder and same dog parents. Oh, that's nice. My mom's Chihuahua was a fawn Chihuahua. She barely weighed 4 pounds and was all ears and legs. How funny. When my squeakers turned 16 this year, she got raisins, grapes, apples, nuts, and pasta. Aww, that's cute. Alright, now we're going to use Starry Night. We just forgot his day. It's around November 12th or 17th. There you go. Alright, and then Forget Me Not. Let's grab a little bit of Zephyr Blue. Let's see, I want that a little bit darker. Alright, so we're going to grab Black Window a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. And then Zephyr Blue. And then Starry Night again. There we go. Alright, and last part of the border, and then we're going to do some leaves here before we have to call it a night. Okay, Black Window. Speaking of that, Donna, so when I was younger, I obviously didn't know a whole lot better, and I had left a candy. We were visiting some friends who had dogs, and I had left part of a candy bar I was eating on the tailgate of the truck. Anyway, long story short, the dog ate it. He ended up not getting sick, But I found out later that he wasn't supposed to eat chocolate. And, you know, this was like weeks later. And of course the dog ended up being just fine. But even though like the dog was fine, I was still stressing out thinking, I was like, oh man, I killed the dog because I had let him eat like a quarter of a candy bar like a month ago. Like I didn't really understand it. All I knew was that like if they eat it, then it's like, ah. Oh, Bird even has her own jar of Jif peanut butter. Oh. See, from the name Squeakers, I was thinking maybe you had like a hamster or a guinea pig. I didn't know about dogs and grapes. Is it the seeds in the grapes, maybe? What is it in the grapes that's toxic? My son would leave food on the floor of his room. I went in one time and found the chihuahua with only tail and back legs sticking out of a potato chip bag, crunching like a Pac-Man. Oh, that's hilarious, Donna. They can't digest them, not sure why. Interesting. Yeah, raisins too. Raisins would make sense just because raisins are essentially shriveled grapes. But that's interesting. Yeah, I did not know that. I mean, I don't own a dog, so I don't need to do a whole lot of research on their food intake, but all I know is that I have to be careful with Paul because he has a tendency, like we have to make sure that we rinse all of our plates because he'll get up there. And I know human food is bad for cats because it can they can develop pancreatitis, which is what our other cat. It wasn't because he ate human food. He never ate human food actually, but our first cat, that's what his issue was. We're not sure what caused his, but long story short, I'm careful with the human food. I did, however, boil the turkey neck at Thanksgiving, and I let them gnaw on that a little bit. They ate a little bit, you know, but they were very excited. And it was funny, our one cat, who's usually pretty docile and will let, you know, like, oh, you want to eat that? Okay, I'll get the leftovers. She was very dominant about the turkey neck. Like, she was just like, she wasn't, like, fighting, but she, like, made sure that, you know, Paul knew that it was hers. It's a bacteria in the yeast? Oh, okay. Hi, Coloring Down Under. Using Zephyr Blue again. There we go. Alright. Grapes, sultanas, and raisins have a natural yeast, mostly on the skin, but a bacteria in the yeast is what causes issues for dogs. It's toxic. Interesting. The more you know. Right? You learn something new every day. Yeah, I had no idea. Almost done with this border chat. I know it took a little bit longer than we anticipated, but if you're gonna do something right, you know, do something, might as well do right. Hi, napping here, but still trying to watch. Love my dog, so thought I better share. Oh, that's sweet. What kind of dog do you have, Coloring? Also, since it's Coloring Down Under, I'm gonna guess that you are from Australia. Or you color from under a table, because, you know, down under the table. No, nothing. That was a stupid joke. I'm so sorry. I am not on point today. Okay, there's our blue one. Oh, that turned out pretty. I'm glad with that. I never know really how something's going to look until it's completely done. or, you know, the whole thing's not done, but, you know, the border part. I think that worked out well. Because it's going to balance, because we're going to have a lot of green here. Speaking of green, why don't we do some of this here before it gets too late? I love the Chi-Chi and the chip bag story. I know, that's great. I feel like that should be a little, like, here. Grab this for a sec. So, wagging his tail. One leg's bigger than the other. Oh well. There you go, Donna. That's your illustration. It says, "Oh nom nom." Aaron says, "We're here for the jokes." Thanks, Aaron. Kono says, "My last dog loved grapes, and I was so lucky I didn't kill him. He was spoiled and peeled and Pepper's crazy. Aw. I love to feed my Chi-Chi chips to just hear her crunch. We had to put that Chihuahua on a diet. She looked like a black basketball when you held her." Ellen just gave away a house? Oh my gosh. Bless her. My current dog is a Shih Tzu cross toy poodle. No grease or ham, lol, or onions, or mushrooms, or chocolate. That's exactly what I imagined, Donna. Just, you know, nomming away in there, you know, just nomming on the chips. This one's for you, Donna. This is your illustration. Oh, that's hilarious. I just realized this camera, you can't even see what we're doing there. There we go. Donna's nom chip. It's perfect. Yay! We'll save that one, huh? There we go, see? It's right there. Nom chips. It's what we call the 2-second sketch of the Chihuahua that's way too happy. Aaron, thank you! Can we get some cheers in chat and a little bit of hype for Erin and her super chat? Thank you so much, Erin. That just sets off the night right. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Erin. Merry Christmas. Oh, Christmas. I can't spell! Christmas. Oh my gosh, you should see how many times. Look at this. I tried that. I can't spell, chat. I can't spell. Oh my goodness. Hi, Rosemary. Welcome. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. It hasn't gone off in chat yet, but it'll go there. It popped up on my screen. There must be like a little bit of lag, a little bit or something. Oh my goodness. It's weird it's not popping up in chat. Maybe it's because I'm looking on here. I wonder. I can't spell, chat. I can't. It's too hard. Oh yeah, it did pop up there. Okay, it's just because I'm not on YouTube. Oh, a little emoji. She did a little emoji. Look at that. Oh, it says thanks for being you. Aw, thanks, Erin. That's so fun. Oh man. Okay, let's get some leaves in. We got like 20-ish minutes, so let's grab some greens here. This is a pretty green. Well, it's like Aquarius. That's more of a blue-green. Let's grab opal green. Opal green will be good. Opal green. Here, I'll put this here so we can see. Spelling is hard work. Spelling is very hard work. I'm lucky if I can read straight. I'm telling you, chat, today has been a day. Like, I haven't even told you all the stories that happened today, but it's just like tripping over things, forgetting things, misplacing things, doing the wrong things. Oh my goodness. It has been a day. I mean, look at this. I'm wearing a Magikarp band-aid. Magikarp on my finger, chat! Oh my lord. I think I need to go to bed early tonight. Oh my goodness. Nah, who am I kidding? Going to bed early is no fun. Okay, opal green. What am I looking for? Okay, that's the Cobra set. She's losing it, chat. She's losing it. Oh my goodness. Okay. What am I looking for? Opal green. Opal green, chat. Opal green. Where is it? It should be in the Cobra set. Wait, is this it? No, that's forest. The full moon is real. I know, right? I do need cookies. I need to go make some cookies after this. Okay. Well, there's forest. If I can't find opal green, because it's supposed to be CB100. Oh, gosh. I'm staring at it right here. See? It's right here. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Opal green. And then let's do Irish green? Yes, let's do Irish green. And that is from SC set. Irish green, Irish green, Irish green, Irish green. Is this Irish green? No, that's grub green. Irish green! Cookie emergency! I just start rapping on the wall. Husband! I need cookies! Oh my goodness, he's gonna think I'm a complete and total nutcase, which I am a little bit, but you know, it's to be expected. Let's see. Lime fruit? Yes, let's get lime fruit. Let's see. From the lime fruit! Woohoo! Alright, there we go. And then we'll probably use bug brown for any additional shading here. Alright, so now we're going to zoom back in because we are going to do this little area. Yeah. If I can just keep it together. Keep it together. Oh my. I'm like, so Emily, what do you do in your evenings? Well, I go online and I yell and I color and people think I'm crazy. Like the cats after their snack. I know, right? This is my nightlife. I lose it on stream and draw hilarious sticky notes of chihuahuas in chip bags. Om nom nom. Jomp, jomp, jomp. That'll be the cover photo for this stream, is the sticky note picture of the chihuahua in the chip bag. Oh yes, what pencils are these? I know you told us the other day, but the fog here is thick. No worries. These are the Black Widow, Black Window. But they are the Black Widow colored pencils. And Bo, our lovely, lovely Bo here, Coloring Park, she gifted me the other two Black Widow sets that I was missing. So we are using the Scorpion set, the Black Widow set, the Cobra set, the light skin tone set, and the dark skin tone set. So those are all of our options. But yes, they are the Black Widow ones. Okay. So we've got these three pencils here, and if we add any red for our contrasting shading, it's going to be here. So feel free to screenshot that or write it down if you want. We've got brown bug, Irish green, lime fruit. The nice thing is it tells you which sets they're from also. So this one's from the Cobra set. This one is from the Scorpion set. Let's see. Let's do it. Can you draw a little pic of that? My dog's name was Tootsie Roll. Picture. Oh. Knocking that over for cookies. Oh, for the... There she is. Hi, Coloring Park. All right, we'll write, here we go. Tootsie Roll. That's so fitting, too. All right, here we go. Tootsie Roll. Here we go. Tootsie Roll, nom on her chips. There we go. I feel like I should turn this into like a legit illustration, Donna. Then you could like put it on a mug or a t-shirt. I'd wear that. I would wear that, and I would totally drink out of that coffee mug. Oh, Donna wants to color it. Oh yeah, I could do that, Donna, for sure. I'm just peeking my head up because I heard my name. Oh, gotcha. Yes, Bo, because you're lovely. Yeah, Donna, I'll draw that up. Actually, I'll do it nice on my iPad so we got nice lines and stuff. And yeah, I'll make that up so you can color a little chihuahua tail and butt. That's hilarious. Okay, okay, focus, Emily, focus. All right, opal green. Here we go, here we go, here we go. always use multiple shades because it helps give what you're coloring a little bit of depth versus just one flat color. You got me. Yeah, I knew it. I'd wear it. Me too. Yay, Chihuahua! Exactly. We'll start a whole line of Chihuahua shenanigans. We'll just like make a post. Everybody can say their Chihuahua shenanigans, and then we make a line of clothing or mugs of we'll call it ChihuahuaShenanigans.com. It's a billion dollar plan there. Seriously, Chihuahua shenanigans. We'll just have like a Chihuahua mascot. Speaking of Chihuahuas, I was going through a box the other day, and you want to know what I found? It was pretty hilarious. Do you all remember back in the day? This probably would have been, I think in the 90s is when they did it. But when Taco Bell had the commercials and they gave away, I'm calling to listen to Emily's jokes and laugh. Oh, I'm glad, Bo. But they gave away the little Chihuahua dogs. I should take it back out and show you guys at some point. But it was the dog. You just made $1 million. I know, right? Chihuahua chat pups. There you go. It was yeah, it was, and you squeezed his tummy and he said, "Yo quiero Taco Bell." And I totally said that with a horrible accent. But anyway, I just remember I used to push that button all the time. I probably irritated my entire family with it. But, yeah, I still have that, and it still works. It still works, and it's the little Taco Bell dog. They should eBay it. You know what's really cute, though? You had those too? Question is, do you still have any Taco Bell? I know, right? Is the Taco Bell dog even in Taco Bell commercials anymore? I don't know. I don't watch TV with commercials. But, I used to work at a pet store for a while. And I'm telling you, what some of the cutest puppies that we got in. Chihuahua puppies cute, yes. But the long-haired Chihuahua puppies. Oh my goodness. Such teeny, tiny little fluff balls. Just the little long-haired Chihuahua puppies. They were so little and so like a tiny little fuzzy potato. That's what it was. My grandma gave me, she always said Chihuahuas. That Taco Bell Chihuahua was named Gidget. That's right. That's right. She was. That Chihuahua probably made a lot of money. What do they do for money for animals and commercials? Like, do they just all you can eat kibble? The most plush bed. You want to hear something funny about plush beds? So, you know, Target was having this Black Friday sale, and a lot of the really nice pet beds can cost upwards of $20, $25. Well, Target had their pet beds on sale for $11.99. And I'm thinking, okay, cool, finally I'm going to get the pets, you know, this really nice, like, plush little pet bed. Because what I had is this little white flat thing. Like, it's just this puny little pet bed, but they liked it. I put it out. He had no interest in it. He wanted to sleep on his little flatbed. And I finally got him like a tunnel because they had this plastic one before. You know what they prefer? The plastic tunnel. And I've left the tunnel out so they can get used to the smells. But oh no! They want the flat ones. They don't want the fancy plush ones. Mia is part short and long-haired. Okay, cool. Rochelle says, I have to go to bed now. Love your streams, Emily. Entertaining and informative. Love you all and thank you. Thank you, Rochelle. You have a great night. I have 2 long-haired cheese. They're so cute. Yo quiero Taco Bell means I want some Taco Bell. It was one of their best commercials. Oh, yeah, most definitely. And 1 short hair. Aww. There's an account that I follow on Instagram, and she's got 2, they're French bulldogs. They're, you know, they call them Frenchies. It's like, I think the Instagram account is called like Gus Gus in the City or something. But she recently got another Frenchie puppy. His name's Marty, and I totally follow them. I'm surprised how many animal accounts I follow. Like, there's one about this, oh my gosh, why can't I think of her breed? She's this big white fluffy dog, but her name is Maya. I follow her. I follow, it's called like Juniper Fig or Juniper Fox or something. But it's a woman who has pet foxes, and it's not like, oh, I want a pet fox. She rescues them from like fur farms and everything. She's very informative. She fills people in. That's like, not as glamorous as you think. Like, it takes a lot to own a fox. Headed to bed. Sounds good, Aaron. Thank you so much for your wonderful, wonderful super chat. That just made the night. Thank you, Aaron. You have a great night. Have a great sleep, and we will chat with you later. I follow the cutest chihuahua from Sweden now. Oh. All right, and then here is Irish Green. Oh, those two greens go really nice together, don't they? Who else do I follow? Oh, there's a an account that I follow that has it's about tortoises. What about toilet roll chorus? My dogs mug me every time he hears the roll run out of the click of the lid of the toilet roll. That's hilarious. That's so funny. I didn't even think about that. Well, we keep all the cat food in a tote, and so the moment they hear the measuring scoop clink and that lid pop, they just bolt. It's a great way to get them out. In their hiding place or wherever else. I follow One Bike, One World. The guy traveling well on his bike found a tiny kitten on the side of the road. They now travel the world together. It's been a year since he found her. You know, I think I found that one too. There's another guy that I follow who does a lot of hiking and traveling and stuff. And his dog... I want to say it's like a Shiba Inu or something, but anyway, at some point, the dog had to have surgery, and now the dog doesn't have either of its eyes and it's blind, but he still takes the dog everywhere. He'll, like, carry the dog on his shoulders and everything. Mine have toys everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I think I follow One Bike, One World, too, Allie. I know I did two different ways that the black lines are going, but it kind of mixes it up a little bit. I mean, the lighting on leaves aren't all the same, you know? Alright, so that was Irish Green. If I could choose any dog, like, and I wanna save for one and get, I know it's from a breeder and, you know, adopt, don't shop, but the fact of the matter is there's not a whole lot of golden retrievers in shelters, which is a good thing. We're gonna use lime fruit now, but I really, hate doing leaves on my own without a reference pic, like a picture of the actual leaf. Johanna says, love you guys, I'm beat. More Santa tomorrow. Sounds good, Joanna. Have a good time. Use lots of hand sanitizer. But I really, really want a red golden retriever. Now, that's down the line and everything, but, you know, that's something I want to save for and eventually get. But, you know, most of those are breeders. You don't... I would be surprised to find a golden retriever in a shelter. At least I don't see them. Aw, thanks, Joanna. Have a great night. Right? Aren't they? Oh my gosh, especially when they're puppies. Problem is like you get a legitimate breeder and, I mean, we're talking at least $1,000 or $2,000 at least for them. So it's definitely one of those things where you save up for them to be sure. I don't know, maybe those are just the prices in Texas. But yeah, golden retrievers can be really expensive. Oh, a colored picture of the leaves. Okay. I do pink leaves. I like that, Mia. It's funny, one of my videos that not went viral, but was definitely more popular was a video, I was doing it in Magical Jungle, and it's got like over 50,000 views on it, and it was when I did, like obscurely colored leaves, like I did blue and purple leaves and everything. It was way back early in the day when I first started posting stuff though, and I hadn't posted, the color numbers or names, and goodness knows I didn't remember. It took me a little while. I had to like rewatch it to figure it out, because then everybody was like, oh, well, what's the color names? Why'd you put the color names? I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Alright, lime fruit. Needless to say, I did fix it, but I'm always curious, like, why certain videos, you know, go off. Like, I've got a simple leaf coloring video that's got, you know, over 50,000 views, and it's like, why that one? You know, I obviously have improved on my videos since, but maybe it's just the right search words, and now, you know, it's got enough views, it gets suggested and stuff, but yeah, it just took off. Got bored of green holly, purple berries. Oh, I like that, Mia. I like it. All right, we're gonna grab, excuse me, I'm so sorry. A little bit more water here. All right, we're gonna grab a little bit more here. We're gonna use brown bug. I will say one thing nice about doing evenings versus mornings is that for evenings, like mornings, I have to be done at 11. Like I have to, because I have to rush off. I have to go get my son. So there's no extending that out. But with evenings, I have a little bit of leeway if I need it, you know. Give it a little extra shading here, and then we're going to go over with another layer here. How sad, this Blick Illustrator Markers brush nib is not durable like the Hoo Hoo brush nibs. Oh, I'm sorry, Donna. My Christmas tree was pink too. Oh, that's funny. First time really using this one, and now the tip of the brush is wonky. Oh, that's a shame. It's always disappointing when like your art supplies you're super excited about just don't live up to what they should be, you know? There we go. All right, now Irish green again. Us evening peeps are more fun anyway. Oh, man. I think I get louder in the evening too because, like, I don't know, you know, the later it gets, the more silly you get. And so, you know, I end up getting like tired. You know, morning, I'm like, all right, I've had my coffee. Sometimes if I don't have coffee, I'm a little sleepy in the mornings. But, you know, morning, I've had my coffee. I've already been awake for a few hours. But come evening time, I'm like, let's go. Woo, I can't read. And then that's when I break out the Alexa. Should I do it? Should I do it, chat? No, I won't wake up Alexa. It's late at night, and I'm probably going to wake up someone's kids. I'm telling you, it is a superpower. It is a superpower, and with great power comes great responsibility. I cannot abuse my superpower. I taught my dog to put his toys away when he was little. Oh, that's so cute! I could just teach my cat not to, you know, throw up on the floor, and then I'd call my, you know, call that a win. Yes, do it. Mwahahaha. Yeah, baby shark. Baby shark. Alexa, play Baby Shark. Now we wait and see how many people in chat. I told you guys are a bad influence on me. I said I wouldn't do it. I said I wouldn't do it. But now I'm curious to see how many I should have. I promise I won't do it anymore. People are going to come back because they're going to be too afraid I'm going to, you know, turn on their Alexas. Oh my gosh. Well, I have a headphone on and I remember to put it on just in case you said okay, Google. That's awesome, Bo. That's awesome. Oh, man. No, Google. No, I'm abusing my power. Oh, man. Okay, well, it's 10:30, and I finished those green leaves. We're going to pick up back here with more of the holly and berries and more of these leaves. Maybe we'll do some slightly other colored leaves. But we finished the borders. We got some leaves done. I know it took a little bit, but really that's a lot of space to color there. So we're going to be live again. Glad Siri wasn't listening. We are going to be live again. I told you we were more fun. I know, right? It's good. It's good. We are going to be live again. If I can tighten this, I'm going to end up dropping the camera. On Friday. We're going to be live again on Friday night, and we're going to continue our page. And pretty much for our night streams, we're going to keep working on this until we're done. But I'm hoping it won't take us much longer. Yes, we got to do lots of leaves. I guess I was sort of putting them off. I was doing all the fun bits first, right? Let's see. I feel like that looks a little... it's just a little bit blurry. I don't know why. Make sure there's nothing dusty on my camera. I think honestly it might be a little light. Okay, is that a little bit better? I don't know. Anyway, okay, well, we will be back Friday. Work on a bit more on our page, and I will see you all then, all right? Okay, everyone have a great night. Aaron, thank you if you're still listening. Thank you again so much for that super chat. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thanks, Rosemary. If it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be able to do this, and we wouldn't have nearly as much fun. So I appreciate each and every one of you being in chat, hanging out with me, putting up with my shenanigans, and all of my silliness. One more peek at the post-it for Donna for the road. And Donna, I will draw this up for you. I'm going to do it on my iPad. Anyway, so how about, about 48 hours from now? Yes, about 48 hours from now. And I will put coloring down under. If you don't follow my Instagram, there's that. Also the Facebook. So I am going to, on Instagram, I usually put a countdown counter, so you can turn that on, and that'll give you the exact time for your time zone. And then for Facebook, I have it in the events section of Facebook. So follow that link. That'll take you to the Instagram and the Facebook, and check those out, and that will keep you informed on when we're going to be streaming. I also have the schedule for next week posted in the community tab of YouTube. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great night, and I will see you all Friday, all right? Bye.